We talk about all the time here on the channel that Route 1 traffic and the traffic here in coastal Delaware can be pretty bad in the summertime. So today I figured that we would just take a ride from Lewes down to Rehoboth and just give you a real-time update of what exactly the traffic looks like on a Friday afternoon. Again, typically this is going to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You're going to see this heavier traffic, but I just wanted to give you guys an idea of what it's actually truly really like. That way you can make the decision if it's too bad or too great for you. Right now we are at the Lewes Fire Department Station 2, which sits just next to the Nassau Bridge here in Lewes. You'll see it here on the map, and we're going to take a drive just south of the entrance into downtown Rehoboth and Rehoboth Avenue. So we'll stop right around the Big Fish restaurant area just to give you an idea of what exactly this traffic can look like. Before we dive into getting started on our journey, my name is Matt Lunden. I'm a local real estate agent here in coastal Delaware, and I put out content each and every week discussing all things coastal Delaware and the real estate market here. If that's something that you would like to see some more of, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button down below. Smash the notification bell next to it just so you can stay in the loop each week when we go live with new content. And then if you're looking to buy or sell real estate here in coastal Delaware, that's what we help people with every single day, and we absolutely love hearing from you guys here on the channel. So all my information will be down below in the description and here on the screen. We love hearing from you guys, so don't hesitate to reach out. Now let's dive in. Pink, yellow, and blue sign up on the right hand side, that's at a place called Surf Bagel. Great little bagel spot. They get really busy in the morning time though, particularly on the weekends before people head to the beach. So if you're looking for a great bagel, there's a number of locations of that restaurant throughout the area. The traffic light we're getting ready to drive through here is an area called 5 Points. So if you were to turn left here, there's a number of different homes and restaurants down that way. And then if you were to turn right, that road is Route 9, and it would take you out to the Georgetown, Delaware area. Cola Pizza there on the left. They used to be in downtown Rehoboth. They have since moved up here, expanded a little bit and made a little bit bigger footprint, but the better part is they have parking now. On the right there, just after that Advanced Auto Parts, you see that sign for Tokyo Steakhouse. That's a great hibachi restaurant. My family loves going there all the time. This traffic light here at the Home Goods and the Wawa, this is where traffic typically starts to back up. And actually, here it goes. You can see the brake lights in front of us. So it is right on cue. It seems like this is the spot where it starts to really slow down quite a bit and kind of become cumbersome to get through. So we will see how long it takes us to get from here down into Rehoboth. On the right here, you've got Cafe Pink Blossom. They just opened. That used to be a seafood restaurant, so now it's a new breakfast and lunch place. It's been very busy since they've opened, so I imagine it must be pretty good. I have not had the opportunity to try it yet, but I hear good things so far. You got Matt's Fish Camp again on the right, which is a great little restaurant, part of the Sodell Concepts restaurant group. Over on the left-hand side where you can see that American flag blowing in the wind, that's right next to a place called Bethany Blues, which is a great little barbecue spot. They are known for barbecue and their vast variety of bourbons. So if you're a bourbon drinker, they got a whole wall full of bourbons that you can try. I know a ton of people that go there just for that. The total length from where we started at the firehouse there all the way down to about the Big Fish restaurant is going to be just under 6 miles. I think it's like 5.7 miles, just to give you a little bit of reference as to how long it's going to take to get there. Once we get through the traffic, it typically stops right at about the light that goes into downtown Rehoboth, just because there is a large number of people going towards downtown and the outlets, so they do spill off the roadway there. But it is about, like I said, 5.7 miles, so we'll see how long it takes us to get all the way down there. Over on the left-hand side is our movie theater here in Coastal Delaware. That's called Midway. So if you watched our other videos of driving from Lewes to Rehoboth from the wintertime, that's where we started at, was right in the Midway movie theater parking lot. They are the only really movie theater unless you go all the way up to Milford or down south a little bit further. There's one, it's a much smaller theater, but there is one in the Dagsboro area. Also over there on the left, you see that pink roof, that's Candy Kitchen. It's a candy store, but right behind that we've got Whitewater Mountain and the go-karts there. So that's one of the two amusement park style water parks here in Coastal Delaware. We've got another one just south of us that will pass as we go into Rehoboth, but that is one of the two. And then on the right, we've got our first outlet center. So of those Tanger outlets, there are 3 total outlet centers here in Delaware that we've discussed before here on the channel. They've got just about everything you could imagine that you need, and on top of it, it is tax-free shopping. So if you're looking to spend a little bit of birthday money or something crazy like that, they do have just about everything in there, and it is tax-free, so you can stretch those dollars a little bit further. On the right, you can probably see that sign that says Taco Reho. That's a taco shop that started out as a food truck. It was so popular that they opened up a standalone restaurant. They do a nice job with tacos in there, so if you're somebody that loves tacos, they do a great job. It used to be a Burger King, actually, but they bought the building, and now it's tacos. The traffic light that we're approaching here is the intersection of Route 24. 24 is going to be the main thoroughfare out towards Millsboro and that part of the western side of the county. So really, to get them from Millsboro to the Lewes and Rehoboth area, that's the road that you would take there. It backs up, it gets busy as well. Not nearly as busy as this though. They are working on widening it and adding some extra lanes, so that will be alleviated here within the next year to 2 years. Hopefully, once the project is all said and done, it does take some of that traffic away from the roadway. Traffic light here. This is a connection with a road called Old Landing Road that takes you all the way down to the Rehoboth Bay. There are communities along that road. You can't actually access the bay unless you're a resident of one of the communities down there, but those are quite a few communities down that way, which are fantastic. Again, if you've seen our other videos and you've heard us talk about a few of the different restaurants and stuff here in the area, right there on the right is Agave, which is one of the more popular Mexican spots here in most of coastal Delaware. They do a nice job in there. It is on the pricier side though, so if you're looking for a cost-effective Mexican restaurant, that is not going to be it. Over on the left-hand side, on the northbound side of Route 1, you've got a restaurant there called Finn's. They are part of the Finn's restaurant group, which they have Finn's, Big Oyster, and a couple others. They do a nice job in there, some different menu items, and they also make their own beer. One thing we see a lot of people doing is blocking the intersection when there's not space to get through. And these intersections have traffic cameras, so you get a ticket in the mail if you end up doing that. I wouldn't advise doing it. I understand people are in a rush, but if you just take some time and slow down, everything will be okay, I promise. Mini golf there on the right-hand side, that's called Seashell Golf, or Shelby Golf, I should say. They do a nice job. It's a pretty cool little mini golf course. Stays very popular in the summertime. On the right there, that green truck, that's called Smash Mouth Burgers. So they do a nice job there. It's a food truck associated with Big Chill Surf Cantina right there. That's where a lot of locals hang out for drinks. They don't have any food inside the Surf Cantina. That's why they have the Smash Mouth Burger truck there, just because it is really your only option for food when you're at the cantina getting a couple adult beverages. On the left there, we've got some big news going in there. We've got a TJ Maxx opening soon. I know a lot of people have been waiting for that. They're finally putting one in, and it's going to be right there. It should be opening, I believe it's by like mid-October. I've heard a couple different dates, but it seems to be mid-October is the most common date that you hear from people. Again, on the left, you've got the other set of Tanger outlets, and then we'll have one more set that's going to be approaching quickly on the right-hand side that you'll see in just a few moments. Really, once we get through this light here, this is when a lot of the traffic starts to lighten up and we start to move a little bit quicker. There is one more set of lights that we need to get through before it really truly alleviates, but that last set is where you start to see things break up a little bit and, again, move a little bit more steady versus the stop and go. And then here on the right-hand side, we've got the final set of Tanger outlets that are very popular. Hopefully you guys can see the parking lot there on the camera. It is always busy in there. Right up here is the split off to go down Rehoboth Avenue and get into downtown Rehoboth. There are a couple of different ways you can get down there, but the Rehoboth Avenue way tends to be the most popular. So you start to see a lot of people heading that way. As you can see, that car in front of us just broke off and went that way. And then now we're kind of through all of the traffic area. So we'll be pretty free flowing from here just because there's On the right there is the Big Fish Grill and the restaurant that we mentioned at the start. So we've kind of made it to our destination here and give you guys a great idea of what you can expect traffic-wise if you're trying to travel from Lewes to Rehoboth. It becomes one of the main thoroughfares because you got... One of the main reasons why we see this traffic on Route 1 is it's really the main thoroughfare from points north of Lewes all the way down into Ocean City. There is a route on the western side that you can take, but this is the one that's going to take you past those outlet centers and a number of different restaurant options. So for the folks that are looking to break up the trip, maybe stop, do some shopping on their way in because it is tax-free, you know, obviously this is the only way to get there, so that's what they decided to do. So it adds a little bit of traffic to our roadways, but it's not too terrible. It does continue to move for the most part unless there's an accident or something else. But as you can see, you know, depending on where you're from, the traffic may be better or it may be worse. As long as you avoid that strip of Route 1 between really May 15th and September 15th, outside of that, it moves along pretty well. Really Thursday, Friday, Saturday, again, those are going to be the busy days because that's when most of the rentals turn over, and those people that are coming down that have weekend homes and those kind of things, that's when they'll be making the trip. This is the Rehoboth Canal Bridge, so we'll cross over this. It'll take us down into Dewey Beach. We're not going to get quite that far in today's video. So if you've enjoyed the content and you want to see some more stuff about Coastal Delaware, do me a favor, once again, hit that subscribe button down below. And then again, if you're someone that's looking to buy or sell real estate here in Coastal Delaware, that's what we help you with every single day. And we love hearing from you guys here on the channel. So don't hesitate to reach out. All my contact information is going to be down below in the description and right here on the screen. If I can help in absolutely any way, don't hesitate to reach out. I hope to see you guys next time. Peace.